They were my great-great-grandfathers.
They're exquisite, John. Panasonic DVD player, digital palm recorder, and plasma TV. Beautiful craftsmanship. To date them, I'd say 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
In terms of an antique value, well, they're very similar to today's technology. So there's no antique value at all.
Panasonic, the power in digital.
What is happening now is a more fundamental, profound change than mankind has ever experienced. Today looks nothing like our yesterdays. In the information age, our new tools, computers and communication technologies, have extended both our physical and our intellectual capabilities. As we begin to think, create, and communicate globally, our gaze shifts to the future. With the tools of the information age, we look forward to a richer, longer, more interesting life. Scientists believe that the technologies of this new age may even allow us to extend ourselves perceptually, to move through seams and even manipulate parts of the environment at long distance.
And what I see as the ultimate result of fiber optics, lasers, and the new developments in holography, which are just very rudimentary, just far beyond fiber optics, but coming along, is a time when you can do just what those fellows do in Star Trek. You can beam up and down. You can create yourself electronically somewhere else, or deal with someone electronically here by holography, three-dimensional, living, moving television. And you may say that's a pie in the sky. But if you look at the trends, that's something that will become a reality, if not at the end of this century, certainly sometime in the next century.
The tools of the information age, computers and communications, were separate technologies for years. Today, they are rapidly coming together to create systems that will offer the capabilities and economies of the future. The first large-scale computer, ENIAC, was produced by Sperry Rand in 1946. It was the size of a room. It had 18,000 vacuum tubes, and one of them blew every 6 minutes.
The changes that occurred after the development of the ENIAC with its vacuum tubes involved the use of the transistor, which was invented shortly thereafter. The transistor is different from the vacuum tube in many ways. It is more reliable. It does not break as easily. It uses far less power, and its lifetime is enormous compared to that of the vacuum tube. It's the development of the transistor and its successors, the integrated circuits, which have reduced the size of the computer from that of a room down to something the size of a fingernail.
Today, this tiny, reliable microcomputer performs thousands of times more tasks than ENIAC, for a fraction of the cost. If automobiles had advanced in the same ways as computers, a car today would cost $2.50, would get 1.5 million miles per gallon, and would weigh about half a pound. Communications, the other technological tool of the information age, had slower beginnings than computers. Delivery of messages took days, weeks, sometimes even years. Then messages were sent by mail, telegram, telephone. Undersea cables and satellite technology made it possible for nations to communicate in a matter of seconds. Now, the science of light communications has turned the highways of yesterday into the superhighways of the information age, where our ideas travel on light-beam paths. A tiny laser, the size of a pinhead, sends an intense beam of light through a thread of glass or optical fiber. The light beam pulses at an amazing 90 million times per second. It would take yesterday's copper telephone lines 21 hours to transmit the same amount of information that an optical fiber sends in 1 second. Already, hundreds of thousands of miles of fiber optics networks crisscross the country and the world. The 1984 Summer Olympic Games were telecast via a digital television lightwave system, linking 23 Olympic event sites. Each time the laser switches off and on in a fiber optics network, a bit of information moves through the glass thread. The light beam is talking digital, the language of computers. Computers are learning another language, ours.
We'll be very smart.
With all the developments that are going on at present, we hope that in the not too far distant future, it will be possible to carry out this conversion from the spoken word to the computer and be able to tell the computer directly by mouth what it is you want it to do. This will save an enormous amount of bother and effort in converting your ideas to a written form, typing them, and sending them out in that way. This will make the computer more friendly and a much more usable device.
Computers and communications merging to form the systems of the information age. In the past, manufacturers provided just one part of the information business, computers or communications equipment. Customers are now looking to buy systems from one source. So companies worldwide are broadening their products and services by investing or merging. This integration of technology will link many of the operations of a factory or business into a single centralized system with global access to information. So sometime, perhaps in the not too distant future, the following scenario could take place. A scientist in Italy makes a major discovery. He enters it into a world databank. A researcher at a US company sees the data and calls the engineering department. The engineer designs the product and sends the plans to the foreman, who programs the plans into his computer, which automatically re-gears the assembly line and orders the parts from inventory. The advertising department develops the new product introduction, and the sales team is trained via teleconferencing. All of these functions are performed and coordinated by one system. With the integration of technologies, we'll be able to pool the expertise of great minds worldwide. We'll have instantaneous access to information that will solve problems, prevent crimes, save lives. Imagine, a child's life is saved because the knowledge of doctors nationwide is pooled and immediately accessible to a small town physician who is quickly able to diagnose and treat the problem. An elusive mineral, vital to the economy of a region, is located hundreds of times more quickly at a fraction of the cost, because the expertise of nationwide geologists is pooled and focused on the search. Do these sound like scenarios of the distant future? They're not. These are technological applications that have already been implemented, and the technologies are almost in place to turn these and many other information age benefits into affordable, widely available realities. Almost. We need to go a step further. The United States must develop an information infrastructure, the final stage in the merging of communications and computer technologies. In the industrial age, a region's economic growth and vitality depended on the efficient planning of transportation, water, sewer, and electrical systems. In the information age, the growth industries will be attracted to the regions that develop strong information infrastructures. An information infrastructure is a grid of fiber optic cable, microwave towers, satellites, connecting telephones to computers, to buildings, to cities, to nations. Those towns, cities, states, and countries that develop the strongest infrastructures will get the largest share of a global communications market that will be worth over $1 trillion by 1990. How can we... American minds have brought the greatest technologies of all time to the world. Because if there's one thing Americans have always valued, it's a good idea. But if the United States is to remain the leader in the information age, good ideas will have to come at a faster pace than ever before. Businesses and government policymakers will need to have a far-sighted, unified vision of the future. And plans that allow for the development of a strong nationwide infrastructure. As critical to economic development in the information age as good highways were to economic development in the industrial age. Plans that free American information age companies to use their resources to introduce the technologies of the future as economically as possible and with widespread availability to the public. Because the public has the right to the best performance that the most advanced technologies can offer, now, not later. We open our eyes in the 1980s, and we see a world that requires a greater, more far-seeing vision than ever before. Some people say that the United States has lost the ability to have a greater vision of the future, that business people and policymakers are only concerned with short-term, catch-as-catch-can problem solving. I disagree. We're world leaders because our vision has always encompassed the past, present, and future. Some people say the entrepreneurs and dreamers are no longer with us, just when we need them the most.
Listen.
See the future.
See it now.
Say it.
Seiko.
Seiko.
A spark.
To have.
A flame.
To hold.
Seiko. Beauty in motion.
Advanced quartz precision. A vision.
Seiko. The future of time.
You're watching Sleepcore. Pleasant dreams.
Stay calm. Concentrate on the screen. You are about to experience the future. The ultimate challenge is here. Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with superpower.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we have gathered you all here today to present to you... Get out!
ちゃんと見て歩かないとね。眩しいよ。あれ、何これ
Question over here. Where in Sony do you come from?
Sony. 子犬は木に登れる猫が好き。猫は空を飛び回る鳩が好き。ところであなたは何が好き？
私は友達が好き。
アンは友達が好きなんだ。
そうよ。
アンはどうして友達が好きなの？
だって一緒にいるとワクワクするもん。
私も友達たくさん欲しいな。
キリオはなんでキリオなの？
キュリオはクエスト4キュリオシティ。
キュリオシティ？
ワクワクする気持ちのこと。私の今の気持ちと同じ。わしはゆっくり眠れる大きな森が好き。そして大きな森が上を見て言いました。なんて言ったと思う？
もっと大きな空が好き。
ピンポーン。
キュリオは一番何が好き？
私が一番好きなもの、それはドリーム。
There is a world where you see, hear, and feel things like never before. Where design awakens all your senses. This is the world of Samsung, and everyone is invited.
You're watching Sleepcore, media for insomnia.
Step ahead of your time to Panasonic microwave ovens. The genius defrosts and cooks with one touch and turns food automatically for even heating. Panasonic microwave convection ovens roast, bake, and crisp in a fraction of the time. And the compact range wave fits where most other microwave ovens won't. Panasonic microwave ovens, more than just slightly ahead of our time.
Completely, please do not board until we have stopped. Wait until we stop, please. All boarding, everyone, please lower your head, watch your step, placing.
With others, so they too may bring to us
1, 2.
Name is Jerry. Slip and fall. Pillows and mattresses line my wall. Kramer.
This is a video phone. This is so cool.
I can see you. Can you see me?
What do you do? Call an emergency.
If I were using it,
Pretty good over here with the two shots.
it's the end of the question.
Yeah, that's what I want. But